Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you for joining today's webinar. We're thrilled to having such an amazing group with us today. At Cluster, we understand that running a higher education institution is no small feat. And, we have managing our student registrations to handling curriculum planning. There's a lot of moving parts, and that's exactly why Cluster exists. And we pride ourselves on helping institutions simplify complex processes through a centralized platform. So today, that's why we're hosting our webinar today. I'm excited to introduce today's speaker, which is Faye. Faye is our product expert at Cluster, who works closely with higher education clients to help them implement smart, scalable solutions. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Faye today, and let's get our webinar started. Thank you, Faye.
Thank you, Risa. So, hi everyone. I am Faye Chli. I'm doing this presentation as a product specialist in Classter today. So today I will walk you through a few key features of our system that help higher education institutions manage their operations more efficiently and with less effort, of course. We will go through a demo step by step, and we will have some time for questions at the end. So I am sharing my screen. I would like to start with our vision, which is to have easy and connected operations, automated processes as much as possible, and of course, have all in one system. So all information related to our students or other operations related to our institution into one place. This is the agenda for today. So we will start with an agent portal and create an applicant, submit an online application as an agent. During this application process, we will see the referees feature with online referral forms. So this is an option we can open to agents, applicants, or anyone who submits an application instead of a student, where they can give contact details of their own referees, and then the system can automatically send an email to them with a link with our custom referral form with our own questions, so they can easily submit their feedback online. And of course, all these questions and answers return back to the student card in a PDF format. During the same application process, we will also see the easy arrangement creation. This is a feature that we usually open to back office users, our financial department, admins, and so on. But we will just see exactly the same process performed by an agent, since we have the option to open this feature to the agents or even to the applicants do it by themselves. So this process is mostly used for custom arrangement plans, payment plans, where we can define the deposit we're going to give, and then we just give the number of installments we wish to have or the amount in each installment, and the system is generating automatically the plan for us. In the same process, we will also see the multiple period arrangements. So it is quite common in higher education institutions to have programs which last for more than one semesters, multiple years, multiple academic periods. So now, based on the dates of the payments, we now have shared arrangements between multiple periods. This means that you can perform any action, you can do payment, you can edit arrangements from any of these periods, not only from the period that the arrangement was initialized. Then we will continue by quickly showing you an option we have now for sales. Sales department inside the institution. Usually sales are like back office users, internal employees. So we have created a quick action where a salesperson from his or her own account can complete a full admission, a full application process instead of an applicant. We skip the sign-up process and then we complete all the required steps for the admission with our sales account. And then we will finish with signatures and protocols. So I have created an example of a contract to present to you today. That can be any kind of contract, agreement, or any official document between the institution and students, applicants, even agents, teachers, payers, which can be online signed, and it can also take a protocol number at the same time. So I have combined like two modules into one process. Of course, you can only use one of them. And finally, I have just a few ideas for a next possible webinar. You will have a poll to submit your feedback by the end of the meeting. So, demo time. Before I open the agent portal, let me quickly mention that our agents can be either pre-imported into the system, so we can import our agents or our agencies and send them invitations, or we can open the self sign-up, so they can do a similar sign-up as applicants can do with their own personal information, company information. The system creates an account for them. I will go directly to my agent portal. So this is the agent environment. Here I can see all the students or applicants related to my account. It is a matter of settings. It is a matter of settings which status we will open here for them. So we can hide the previous registered students, for example, and leave only the applicants for their own portal. So I will create a new application. I will apply for a new student here. We start with first and last name. The system will initiate the student, the applicant. And it will redirect me to the admission steps. So starting with an instructions tab, here you can add any type of instructions. You can add pictures, you can edit the format as I have done here. You already know that the system redirects you to the next step. So you always have a save next option, so you cannot miss any step during the process. So I will select a program, and here we have the referees functionality I was referring to. It is a number of settings in which programs we want to open, the referees option, how many referees we're going to ask, and so on. So I will just add one referee here. Of course, custom fields can be enabled here. You can also open their work, their job, their mobile phone. You can make other fields required. Okay. I'm going to put my own email here, so I will receive the referral form and show it to you. Of course, the email will be sent after the application submission to the referee. So I'm going next. All the tabs you see here are fully customizable. We can open our custom fields. We can open personal data fields, as we will see in the next tab. We have settings for everything to set up the required fields, not required, and so on. I'm only going to submit the required data, so we will proceed quickly. Okay, you see that the agent is automatically connected to the applicant. So we keep the connection into the system in order to take statistics later on, or to keep the connection so agents can see information from their own students if we wish. An enrollment of some extra services. I will just enroll one service, and we will see in the next tab that the system will automatically create an arrangement based on the fee. Okay, and here we see our tuition fees. So it is the library services. I don't have any option here. It is one amount, down payment. And then here we have we will see the easy arrangement creation I was referring to. So I have created a special pricing category here, which is installments. And only this option opens this feature here. So the user can create his own payment plan. Of course, we can have predefined plans here as well, right? So this is the easy arrangement creation. This can be performed from back office users. We can hide it from agents and applicants if we wish. And we can do exactly the same as secretaries, as financial department users, and so on. This is the multiple periods arrangement feature I was talking about. I just have created 2 academic years here, and I have predefined a percentage, how to split the amount between the periods. This is based on the program, based on our plan. And then all we have to do is to define the deposit, the prepayment. That can be either in amount or in percentage. I will put the deposit in amount. I can even change the payment dates here. I can have limitations, of course, based on some settings. So they will not be able to have a prepayment date like in 2 months. And then I define the rest of the installments. So that can be, again, either in amount or in number of installments. I'm going to put number of installments here. So I will add 18 more installments. Let's say it's 3 semesters. With the first installment date, again, with the opportunity to have limitations. And then I just hit create installments. So the system is automatically creating my plan. And it's that simple. This is what you can do for any custom plan you may have. Okay, a few more steps in our demo. Here I just left a few more steps just to mention that you can edit even the format here or the font, everything. Of course, you can upload the document, you can have your custom questions. The next step, I left it just to show you the option of adding multiple, so multiple answers for the same question. Let's say I am answer the question once. And then I can add multiple answers for exactly the same question. Okay. This is another option of recommendation letters. This is when we already have the letter. So if I answer yes, a new field will open for me to upload the recommendation letter I already have. High school certificate, it is completely custom. You can have your own drop downs here, your own subjects, grades, and so on. And then still this left it in order to see how we can have, we can even combine the option to add multiple answers, the option to open new questions based on the first answer. So, for example, if I don't have any physical disabilities, I don't need to answer or even see any other question. But if I have, it is required to answer. And we are finishing with the consents and terms, where we can have our own consents. We can open the option for them to answer either yes or no, consent, not consent, or we can force them to consent in order to submit the application by leaving only one answer, only yes. Otherwise, they cannot proceed. There are a lot of things we can do here. We can have our signatures for the consent. And I will finalize the application. I will submit the application. And in a minute, I should also receive the email for the referee, where we will see the online referral form. We will see how we submit the answers and how we see the final PDF in the student card. So I have received the email. I'm opening the email here. Of course, this is a template email. You can edit it. You can add your logo, your own information. And this is the link. This is my demo custom link for the referee, for the referral. I have, of course, a student, the applicant information, and I'm asking the referee to submit his feedback. Okay. So I'm just adding a few demo information. All the pages, all the steps, all the fields are custom. You can have your own information and questions. Okay, so I start answering the questions, free text, multiple choice. I'm giving my feedback online easily. Okay, next. An overall evaluation. So I'm pleased to recommend, I think it was Jason. I am confident he will be valuable addition to your academic community, for example. Okay. Summary evaluation recommended. Okay, I'm finishing the evaluation and I hit submit. So that's it. That's it for the referee. This is all they have to do. We get a successful submission message. This is also custom. And now I'm going to show you, I will go back as an admin or back office employee, admission employee. And we will go to the admission, to the list of our applications. Oh, I was logged out. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to the list of our applications in the admission. And I will search for Jason. It was Jason Carter. And so from the actions in the applicant, in the application, I will go to the application data. And here I will see the reference letter. Here, I just click here and I will view the PDF. Okay, with all the data we have asked for, all the answers. I can read everything. And going back to Classter, you will see that from the actions, I can resend the letter, first of all, in case they didn't receive it or they lost it. And I can set it as verified, so I can do a review or I can verify with the referee. Okay. So we have seen the agent portal, we have seen the referees, these arrangement creation and multiple period arrangements. Now I want to show you the option I was talking about for the sales people. So the option we have created is, you can find it here in the quick actions. Actually, you can add it here as well, create applicant, or you can find it from the quick actions on the top right here. This is a privilege in the role. Okay, so we just open this option for specific user roles. So the process is similar to what we saw previously, but we perform it from our own account as back office users. Okay. So starting again with specific personal data fields, and while the applicant is initiated, then all the steps are actually the same. It is exactly what the applicant would do by him or herself, by doing a self-sign up to the system with his or her own email and so on. So there is no need for them to do it by themselves, or no need for me to do a sign up. I directly submit the applicants. I go through all the required steps, so the system is guiding me with all the required data until I complete the application. I am still adding the email of the applicant, and I can still communicate with the applicant for the next steps as per our needs. Okay. I will not go through all these steps again. It is similar to what we showed previously. And then we will continue with the contracts. So, as I said, what I'm going to show you right now can be any type of contract, agreement, any official document between the institution and other users, not only students. I will just do an example with a student at the moment, and I will do it from the student list. The same action can be configured and performed from multiple lists and places into the system. So I can set up a similar process to be performed from the application, from the list of applications, or other lists related to other type of users. Okay. So let's start. I will select one student. I can either do it from the bulk actions by selecting multiple students, okay, or from the action on the student. What I am creating is signature requests. And in the signature requests I have created, I have also connected specific protocols. So I am selecting the student. I will do that from the bulk actions. Signature request. This is custom templates. And you see I have set up the option to add a protocol as well. I will hit create. All recipients have a valid email, yes. They should receive this email within a minute as well. So the protocol number will be added after the system gets all the signatures. That can even be a signature request to multiple users at the same time. So I may send the same contracts to the student and to his payer or to an employee. Okay, so only after the system gets all the signatures, then it saves the final PDF into the system. And it saves also a protocol number to the PDF. So let's give it a minute. Let me also. I'm setting it to one more student because I don't remember if I already did it for that student. No, I have received the email. Okay. Okay, so again, I have a link in order to sign my contract. I will open the link. Okay, so I have received this contract as a student now. Okay, this is a custom agreement. Okay, with it can include any kind of information you wish, pages, different pages, and so on. The registration number here, it is not filled in yet. This is the protocol number. That will be filled in after the system gets all the signatures, and we will be able to see it in the final PDF document. So I check all the data. Let me also mention here that the signature, for the signature, we can also use an integration with Legal Sign or DocuSign. The main difference with them is that they are certified signature systems, of course, and they can open the signature inside the document. So I would have the place to put my signature like here in this place. And if I had multiple pages, then I have the option to either sign in each page or say that I'm putting the first signature and submit that, yes, I want to sign all pages with the same signature. So the main difference to the final user is that they will see the signature directly into the document. And this is our embedded system this is the Classter module, okay, with the signature I'm doing it right now. Okay, so I'm signing my contract, I'm saving the changes, and then we will see the final document into Classter. So I get a message that the document is successfully signed. And going back to Classter as a back office user, as an admin, I will actually show you the PDF from the list of the signature requests. So I will do it from the CRM signatures. I will filter out only signed requests. And that was, sorry, I did it for Ben Christopher, I think. Yeah, here. So I can see the signed document. This is what I'm going to preview. So you see that I have the signature in the correct place in the final PDF document. And I also have the protocol number here. Of course, this is a custom format. Let's say this is like a special protocol for MBA programs and for their contracts. This is completely configurable. I have included the standard text, date, and then the incremental number. So this is how we can see the two modules into one, okay? The signature and the protocol. Of course, you can have just one of them. You can have only just the document with the signature, or you can use the protocol module by submitting, even actually creating documents and add them to the protocol, either from reports, custom reports in the system, or even completely manually, even upload a PDF and add it to the protocol. Okay. And I think that I have completed the agenda. So yeah, I think it's time for questions.
Thank you, Faye. Yes, we do have some questions in the group. So maybe you get to take a look at them and you can address them if you like while people were listening to your presentation. They have asked a few questions.
Okay, so this is in the chat, not in the Q&A, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So can the agreement include a free text box to add any additional info related to that student? So you're talking about the contract we saw. Okay, so you're talking about the signer, the user who signs to submit any additional information. Yes, this is supported, but in order to support this, we need to go with the integration with Legal Sign, for example, which also supports, yes, free text options inside the document. Yeah, I closed the form right now. Let me open the other letter I sent. Just a minute. So with Legal Sign, for example, we can even have like a text here and multiple options inside the document, except for the signature. So yes, the answer is yes, we can do that. The next question is there anything you can do to prevent confirmation emails from going to spam, to Gmail spam? Many people don't think to check their spam. Sometimes it happens that we need to resend an invitation email because for some reason they can find it in spam. It's only after resending the invitation that they can finally find it. Yes. What I know is that actually you can talk with our technical department about that for support. In general terms, I know that this is a matter of configuration in our DNS records when we are doing the integration with Mailgun. So as most of you know, in order to send all these emails from Classter, we have integration with Mailgun. And Megan is sending all these emails from a domain that we own. So in order to open this privilege to our domain, so Classter will be able to send emails instead of us, there are a few configurations we need to do, mostly related to DNS records. If you check the integration, we have added a few more settings here, which we usually recommended to configure them as well to your domain. If this still doesn't work, you can contact our support so they can help you and check your custom case. Generally, this is something, let's say, external from Classter, but we still can help here. Okay, so I don't see any other question.
Does anyone else have any questions? You can unmute yourself. Oh, we have someone who raised their hand. You can unmute yourself and you can ask this question.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, thanks to Faye for the presentation. It was very clear and concise. And I wanted to ask fields in the report tab, like we try to make our own report. How do we add specific information in the report that isn't manually there? I'm asking about the free text box or something else. If this question isn't clear enough, we can I can email you, or we can set up a meeting so I can tell you specifically and by example what I want to do.
Well, in general terms, the entire report for the contract, the agreement, and so on, usually it is us that we create the report instead of you, unless you have someone who already is familiar with SQL databases and Microsoft reporting services. It is a kind of development in order to create your own custom report. And usually it is more worth it that you give us your template and we create it for you. It's much easier for you, much even cheaper for you, to be honest, usually. But if you want to get any practice on that, you can still contact us and schedule some training sessions. In general terms, remind us that the report generated from the system or the free text fields that you're going to ask from the person who will sign, everything can be custom. Did I answer the question? Is it?
Yes. Thank you very much, Faye.
Okay. And you're all going to receive an email from my team after the meeting, which will include the recording and some contact information for anyone who wants to check anything further with our people. Okay. And book a personalized meeting, personalized presentation.
Great. Are there any other questions? And we have about 5 more minutes. Don't think so. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Thank
so
you.
Maybe you can start creating your polls, and so we'll get the feedback from everyone.
Yeah. I will send a poll into the chat and everyone can answer before you leave. Thank you. We'll send that through right now. Send that through quickly.
So thank you everyone for today, for joining us. I hope that This gave you a clearer picture of how the system can support your daily needs.
Mhm.
Thank you, Faye.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll send the poll after the event. Thank you everyone for attending,
Mhm.
and we really do appreciate having you here.